get ready for some major action because the Philadelphia 76ers are facing a pivotal summer. We start with Joel Embiid, who is continuing his intense focus at management, setting the stage for what could be a game-changing offseason. We dive into the internal friction, the trade of Jared McCain, and the public clashes Embiid had with Daryl Morey that have shaken the organization to its core. You won't want to miss how this star center is fighting for his place and the future of the franchise.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
The reality of that struggle is clear because the New York Knicks absolutely dismantled the Philadelphia 76ers in a stunning playoff sweep. We break down the incredible performance by Jalen Brunson, how his masterclass in shooting and playmaking completely overwhelmed the Sixers' defense, and the statistical avalanche that resulted in a 144-114 victory. This is what it looks like when New York becomes a legitimate championship threat. But the fallout from that sweep is creating massive shifts for the Sixers. We look at the roster shakeup as several key contributors, including Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre Jr., and others are heading for unrestricted free agency. We discuss the delicate balance the front office faces with huge contracts like Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, and the internal desires of players like Kelly Oubre Jr. to stay with the team. Finally, we turn to the future with rookie VJ Edgecombe stepping up and issuing serious guarantees as he enters the offseason. We examine how Edgecombe plans to elevate his game to push the team forward, and what this means for the Sixers' trajectory in the 2025-26 season. Stay locked in because we have all the details on this massive offseason transition. Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid is focusing his attention on management, signaling a pivotal summer ahead for the team. This focus comes amid significant internal friction following the team's abrupt postseason exit after a 4-game sweep by the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference semifinals, a contest where the Knicks leveraged 25 three-pointers to secure a decisive 144-114 victory. Following the loss, Embiid candidly addressed the team's shortcomings, calling for extensive self-reflection from the entire organization to prepare for the following season. Beyond on-court struggles, tensions between Embiid and the front office have been mounting. Reports indicate the Star Center became disillusioned with management's perceived prioritization of avoiding the luxury tax over roster improvement. Internal frustrations intensified after the mid-season trade of Jared McCain to Oklahoma City, which left the locker room feeling depleted without a clear replacement. This growing friction became public in April when Embiid was barred from playing against the Wizards due to illness. He subsequently used social media to protest the decision and directly questioned Daryl Morey regarding the reasons preventing him from playing, a move noted by the New York Times. Despite a decline in his defensive mobility, Embiid remains the undisputed offensive engine for the 76ers. For the franchise to achieve success, a reconciliation between Embiid and the executive staff is crucial, as his substantial contract and injury history make securing a trade for equal value highly improbable. Surprisingly, Embiid viewed the 2025-26 campaign as a personal success despite the early elimination. Battling debilitating knee issues for years, he entered the season uncertain about regaining his former capabilities. However, his performance in the series-ending game, a 24-point outing on a perfect 8-for-8 shooting night, reinforced his belief that he can compete at an elite level, viewing the ability to compete without physical limitations as a triumph that overshadowed the disappointment of the sweep. The New York Knicks delivered a dominant performance, sweeping the Philadelphia 76ers in a lopsided series to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. The victory, a score of 144-114, was fueled by blistering three-point shooting and masterful playmaking from Jalen Brunson, establishing the Knicks as a legitimate championship contender. The Knicks showcased superior depth, speed, and organization throughout the series, causing the 76ers to collapse under pressure. Key takeaways from the sweep highlight several critical aspects of the Knicks' ascent. First, Jalen Brunson has solidified his status as a playoff superstar. Brunson controlled the tempo across the series through a potent mix of shot creation, patience, and leadership in crucial moments, proving capable of leading the team to the NBA Finals. The offensive firepower was staggering, particularly from beyond the arc. New York shot an exceptional 56.8% from three, shooting 25.44 from deep, while Philadelphia struggled significantly from the perimeter, hitting only 22.9% on their three-point attempts. Players like Miles McBride, Landry Shamet, and Josh Hart contributed heavily to this aerial assault. Karl-Anthony Towns provided a complete performance as an offensive hub. Towns excelled by operating effectively from the elbows and high post, serving as both a scorer and a facilitator, neutralizing Philadelphia's defensive schemes regardless of how the 76ers adjusted their rotations. Furthermore, the Knicks demonstrated a significant physical and possession advantage. They won the rebounding battle decisively, securing 47-30, and dominated transition opportunities with a 27 advantage in fast break points, showcasing superior intensity and energy. Finally, the series exposed significant inconsistencies within the 76ers. Despite Joel Embiid posting 24 points on an 8-8 shooting night, the rest of the Philadelphia core struggled severely, with players like Tyrese Maxey and Paul George showing marked inefficiency. The Knicks' depth proved overwhelming, suggesting the sweep was a stark demonstration of the current gap between the two teams. The Philadelphia 76ers are bracing for a significant offseason overhaul as several key contributors head into unrestricted free agency. Following their elimination in the Eastern Conference semifinals by the New York Knicks, the team faces a period of uncertainty regarding roster composition, coaching staff, and front office decisions, though roster changes are highly anticipated. The Sixers have 4 players slated for unrestricted free agency, with the organization assessing whether to retain any of them. These players have all played meaningful minutes for the team last season, making the decision-making process crucial. While point guard Tyrese Maxey, star Joel Embiid, and Paul George command substantial contracts, limiting the team's salary cap flexibility, the organization will need to be highly strategic in how it utilizes its available space. Among the pending free agents, Kelly Oubre Jr. has publicly expressed a desire to remain with the Sixers, stating he loves playing in Philadelphia and wishes to finish what he starts. Oubre noted that despite his performance, he has found securing contracts challenging in the league. Meanwhile, Andre Drummond is also listed among the players heading to free agency. Analysts suggest that while guard Tyrese Maxey is likely to retire, there is a viable argument for the Sixers to pursue bringing back one or more of the other 3 players at a reasonable salary. Philadelphia 76ers rookie VJ Edgecombe has issued strong guarantees as he heads into the offseason, signaling a commitment to significant improvement following a mixed playoff experience. The number 3 overall pick had a stellar rookie campaign, averaging 16 points, 5.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.4 steals, complemented by solid shooting percentages of 43.8% from the floor and 35.4% from deep. Edgecombe was a Rookie of the Year finalist and demonstrated significant scoring prowess, including a 34-point debut against the Boston Celtics and a notable 30-point, 10-rebound performance in a Game 2 win over the Celtics. Despite these achievements, the playoff run proved uneven. Speaking after the team's elimination by the New York Knicks, Edgecombe acknowledged the challenges, noting that adjusting to different defensive schemes, such as facing New York after playing the Celtics, was tricky. He admitted to shooting only 29.2% from deep and 41.4% overall in the postseason, a statistic that has motivated him for the upcoming year. Refusing to accept the struggles, Edgecombe stated his resolve. "I refuse. Coming into next year, a team will never leave me open. Even during the regular season, I was shooting the ball pretty well. Then playoffs come and it's a different vibe. Intensity's higher. The closeouts are a lot quicker, but I'm gonna work, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna work. That's all I'm gonna do, that's all. Edgecombe affirmed his dedication to the team moving forward, emphasizing a commitment to self-improvement. He guaranteed that he will do whatever is necessary to enhance his game, stating, "I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get better." Make life easier for him, Maxey. Next to me, the rest of my teammates take some of the pressure, some of the load offensively off of them, and defensively I'm gonna keep getting better, keep learning. For the rest of my career, I want to go out and guard whoever I have to go guard. Next year, I will come back better, stronger, faster, more athletic. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do. The Philadelphia 76ers will rely on Edgecombe's development to regain contention, with the rookie fully understanding the responsibility to elevate his performance for the team's future success.